All right, the NBA season is over. We've reached the end, and this is the first season of the Hooper Soul podcast. It's in the books. Finals finished a few days ago. PJ, how'd you feel about how the finals went down?
I'm looking back at it now. I'm happy that shit is over. I don't know if you posted any clips. But fuck Boston,
Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston.
respectfully. Um,
Disrespectfully.
but I mean, yeah, Jalen Brown, well deserved Finals MVP. Honestly, I was thinking about it. Like I had some nostalgia in me, thinking about before the left hand memes started coming out. I thought Jalen Brown was a better player than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's just a better face for the team. Like if Jalen Brown was on a different team, obviously he's the best player on the court. Maybe not next to LeBron, but on other teams for sure, he could be the face of the court.
But definitely not next to LeBron. Definitely
Anyone
not.
next to LeBron, like LeBron claims that, oh man, I want AD to win Finals MVP or MVP of the season. Nah, bro, any player that's right next to you is for sure not winning that award.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, well deserved. Luca, it's okay. There's always more seasons. You're still young. You're as young as that Celtics squad, so there's gonna be more seasons for sure.
yeah.
But yeah,
I also agree. I also thought Jalen Brown should have been Finals MVP. He was the one that was closing out those two close games, the two games that were actually close. Jalen Brown was the one putting the game away. So to me, uh, he was more valuable than Jason Tatum.
yeah.
And
I feel like Jason Tatum. My bad
no,
to
go
cut
ahead,
you
go
off,
ahead,
but
no, go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
feel like Jason Tatum was trying to put up like Magic Johnson numbers in the finals. Like he had almost a triple double. He had more assists than whatever points like at some point. So it's like I understand what he was. I feel like Jason Tatum, he wanted to win Finals MVPs in the weirdest ways, but in today's NBA, it's all about scoring and finishing out the game.
Yeah, and I was about to say, I'm not gonna, I, I'm not gonna shit on Jason Tatum. He's getting enough of that as it is right now. The
Cringe,
internet is clowning this guy like
cringe.
crazy. Kind of a little bit. I think it's a. I mean, Jason Tatum slander is just funny to me, but
There's a post that I sent you I sent it to you after. I thought I sent it to you first. I sent it to my girl, and she like, I see that guy everywhere. He's so cringe, and I was like, who? So I sent Luca and Tatum, and she sent back Tatum, and I was like,
listen,
he's trying to be everybody so bad.
listen. I was literally in a Discord call last night with some people that they don't really watch sports, and I was talking about how I like basketball or whatever. And they're like, "Do you
Yeah,
know this one player where he like doesn't really have a personality and he just like does what like what other people are doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." I was like, "I know what you're talking about." He's like celebrating, he's like doing what everyone else was doing. I was like, "Oh, Jason Tatum." These are people that
yeah,
don't watch sports at all. It's like it just is taking over TikTok, I guess, of Jason
yeah,
Tatum
definitely.
just like and all his celebrations. So like I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna shit on him. He's getting enough of it as it is. But he's just a corny guy. Like that's all it boils down to. He's just corny. That's how he's
So
always been. When he texted Kobe, I got you, and then he posted on Instagram like that. He's corny. And that's okay. You can be corny and still be successful.
yeah,
So I'm not gonna shit on him. I just don't think he was Finals MVP, and neither did the voters. And that's all. I'm gonna leave it there. We can have a discussion later on about his performance in these finals. But for now, congrats to him. Congrats to all the Celtics. They were the best team this year. So
yep.
congrats. They have the whole team under not the whole team. They have their main rotation still under contract next year. So hey,
Who knows? Back to back, back to back to back to back.
it's gonna be
Not
a
one, not
battle.
two, not three. Who knows?
It's gonna be a battle to see if someone can figure out how to break this Boston defense. But that was the finals. How did you feel? I mean, I saw a post and it was definitely like cope from a Lakers fan, but they were like the in-season tournament had more aura than the NBA finals. I was like, kind of true, but like that's
It's here. I think also it's from coming from a Lakers fan,
yeah.
but like
So
it probably did feel like there's more aura because like it's the games. It's all blowout games.
yeah,
Most of it, I can't remember what game it wasn't. Maybe
it was like game two and game three weren't blowouts, and then the other three were
were blowouts.
blowouts. So it was
The
kind of like
Mavericks game was crazy. Shout out to the Mavs, top five in history to blow out a team in the finals. What is different is they lost. I don't know the other teams. I know the Bulls is up there, but that's crazy. They're the first team also because apparently from a lead like that, or not a lead like that, like a blowout like that, they're the first team to lose with a blowout like that. So
yeah.
better luck next year, buddy.
To
Luca,
speak
I'll
on,
see you in the Grandmasters of Overwatch. I'll get there and I'll shoot you. I'm trying to pop out and show people.
let's show Luka Doncic on Overwatch.
I'm about to show them.
So the in-season tournament, I thought, I thought it was awesome. I thought that it really gave some people a chance to break out. Mostly, the main one being Tyrese Halliburton, where
Yes,
people
sir.
actually got to see what this guy can do.
Yeah.
When he's healthy, when he's in his bag, he beat those Celtics. He beat him in one of those games to get to the finals. So
Yeah.
hey, I'm excited to see what he could do next year. I'm excited to see who the next person to pop out in the in-season tournament is, because it does give some smaller teams, some smaller market teams, a chance to be on a nationally televised game, so people can see these younger, lesser known stars that
I mean, who
don't usually
knows?
get the shot. What?
No. It's good that you finished like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Pacers could go back to back and probably win it next season.
I'd be I'm just excited to see you know to see more of that energy, because getting that intensity in like December was awesome. Like that was like, okay, like we can get invested in this because these people they're really playing out there. So
Yeah, I mean, people were actually watching. I mean, uh, I don't know how this blinked out of my mind. Going back to the Celtics, the reason why there's less aura too, if you look at the views, there's people watching other streamers watch the game, so
oh
that's
yeah.
including me. I'm not paying for any subscriptions. I'm a broke boy like that, but I stand on business when I talk about it.
Respect.
But that could be one of the factors why the aura wasn't as big as any other finals, like last year's finals.
I think if the games were at least close or closer, then it would be a lot more interesting. But half of the games were over at halftime, so it was kind of like, all right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we don't even need to keep watching. So that
But
definitely
at,
took away from it.
but at the same time, I can't like say that too. Uh, Usually when the stream is like lagging, and I run LAN cable on my computer. Usually when the stream is lagging, it means a lot of people are watching it. So I can't say it's the worst, or I'm pretty sure there's worse games that has happened before.
I mean, it just wasn't a very exciting finals. I could say that much for sure.
Oh
It
yeah, of
just wasn't
course.
that. It just wasn't very uh it
No, yeah,
wasn't close. It just wasn't close. Like I don't know.
it's, especially in the era that we're in, where we're always excited to see careless scoring, like not careless scoring, but amazing careless scoring, like Cam Thomas type guys. Usually, well, Jalen Brown he did that, but Luca he does that, but Luca, Kyrie should have been that, but
Okay, well,
like your shirt, it was good enough.
yeah. So we talked about the Celtics, didn't really talk about the Mavs, but Mavs did lose in the finals. Luka could not do enough. I mean, I think every criticism about Luca has already been said. He needs to get in better shape. I mean, obviously, I know he was hurt, but
It was
you
hurt.
know, just work on the conditioning. You know, give so he can give more effort on defense. And I know if he's carrying the offense, it's harder to you get more tired on defense. Like I get all that, but I don't have much more to add on Luca. Kyrie, just hope you don't play Boston again because you are terrible in Boston. There's no way other way around it. And if the Mavs just with another year, they can all just get a little bit better because they're very young. And hey, hey, Derek Lively starts hitting threes, they might have something.
Yeah,
So
difference.
hey, the
He's a rookie.
Mavs,
He has too much time.
Mavs overachieved. I feel like they went a lot farther than people expect them to. Um, we'll see how much they can repeat that success. And the Nuggets are coming back still. Timberwolves are still going to be there. Thunder are inevitably going to get better. So there's a lot in the way in the West, getting to the finals, but that's what makes it fun. Did anything else stand out to you about this season? Because I mean, that's
Yeah, we touched up on. I mean, I kept on going back. I apologize for that because things started popping back into my
oh,
mind.
you're good.
But yeah, I mean, the season cup was good. It's a success. I hope it continues because we want to see more competitive games in the 82 games that we get to watch. Well, shit. I mean, All Star, biggest trades. The trades were awesome. It led the Mavs to the finals. Bring back the Mavs again. Uh, Trades were awesome. Grant Williams, sucks to be you,
Grant
buddy.
Williams.
He
All
started celebrating with Boston
I
last
mean,
minute.
sure. All Star game was terrible, but 3-point contest was fire. The Sabrina Curry 3-point contest was fire. Dunk contest was super trash. Uh,
Jalen Brown. Then wait, who won that? By the way, I forgot. Was that Jalen
it was
Brown?
Mac. It was the
Okay,
the
I was
only
about to
thing
say
the only thing
if
he's
Jalen
there
Brown.
for.
Yeah, if Jalen Brown won that and with the Finals MVP, oh Jordan type year.
No, no. There's the reason no one brought it up. There's the reason no one's talking about his dunk contest. It's not not great. Honestly, in terms of like the trades during the season, there weren't that many. Wasn't as much chaos as there has been before. There was the Siakam trade, which happened before the deadline, and then we
Mhm.
got the Mavs role player trades. But like in hindsight, those were obviously big trades, but like they weren't like waj bombs. You know what I mean? They weren't like, oh shit, like what he got shit for that. If it's like
Yeah,
that can happen every year, but you know yeah, it was an okay season. There was definitely some funny stuff going on.
yeah, a lot of
Oh,
shit going.
shout out to the Pistons. Shout out to the Pistons setting that record for most losses in a row, or they tied it. I think they either tied it or I don't remember exactly. It was like 28, I think. Shout out to them.
I was
And then
disappointed.
the reward for that was getting the fifth overall pick in the draft. So that's really good. That's really awesome for them. But yeah, I think that's everything I really wanted to mention. I don't know if you I don't know
We
if you
done?
had anything else. What'd you say?
Are we done?
Oh, yeah, I mean it's just a short. Hey, we just did
Okay.
it's the end of the season thing. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know if there's anything else. There even is to mention. Like Victor Wembanyama's doing his thing. Like he's gonna be a great player, but we knew that. Like,
We knew that.
what else can I say? Like it's I don't know.
I
You got
mean,
anything else?
Joel Embiid hopefully next year can win an actual MVP.
I hope he
Don't get
doesn't.
hurt.
No, I
What?
think Luke is winning next
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
Luke is winning next year. I think
in a
Luca.
sense, yeah. But
If
like he did have a good first half
oh
of the
yeah,
season. Second
Eh,
half, he just been bullshitting players, playoff bullshitting.
mm-hmm.
So
You know,
stop injuring players, Embiid.
yeah,
That's all I gotta
real,
say.
real. Yeah, I think as long as Luca and the Mavs are a top 4 seed, I think Luca will win, but we'll have to see.
Depends on another team too.
Yeah, well,
Let's see what the West is going
we'll
for.
never. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But I think that Luca is probably going to be the favorite going into next season because they're always like a year late with the with the awards.
Yeah,
It's always like delayed by a bit. So, but anyways, I think that's
it's a
I think that's pretty
there's
much
a wrap.
that's the season. That's it. It's over. The draft is like it's on Wednesday. It's already about to happen. We didn't even get to do all our off-season stuff. We got caught up and caught up with life. This is not our job. We have other things to do in life. So, but we're gonna have one more off-season rumors video tomorrow. I don't know whenever this video goes up. But before the draft, we're gonna have another one final off-season video. Talk about all the rumors that are coming out, which ones we believe, which ones we don't believe, and what we think teams should do. But this has been the first season of the Hooper Soul podcast in the books. I am your host, Jacob, with my wonderful co-host PJ. Hit
Yes,
subscribe,
sir.
stay tuned,
Hit it.
and until next time, fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston.
Peace out.